Creative Ninja, OJ over here from PlayerEssence, and welcome to another PE Nintendo Switch and gaming news video. Today we have some awesome information for you guys, so let's go ahead and get right into it. Aqua Moto Racing Utopia and Snow Racing Freedom are going to retail on the Nintendo Switch. So two Zordic Switch racers will be receiving physical releases. Over on EB Games Australia, the retailer lists Aqua Moto Racing Utopia and Snow Moto Racing Freedom for the console. The fact that both of these games are heading to the Switch definitely is not news. That is something that we've already known as far as those two games coming. I actually talked about it on this channel as well. However, we did not know that there will be retail or physical cartridge releases for both of these games. Now you can check out the box art as well. We have it for Aqua Moto Racing Utopia and Snow Moto Racing Freedom right here. And I'm actually really excited for Aqua Moto Racing Utopia. I remember covering this game back in the day when it was supposed to come to the Wii U, and it just like never came. Now the hype and excitement for this game is because like, is this like a wave race? People have been wanting a new wave race for a long time at this point, and this game kind of tried to see if it can come in and be that new wave race. Now from what I understand is that it's a pretty good game. I think it already launched on the PlayStation 4 and PC, so the fact that we're getting it on the Nintendo Switch is really cool, and retail nonetheless, so that's really awesome because I would love to play a retail version of the game just to have the cartridge, and the box art looks great. If I can have the indie game on the Nintendo Switch, that is great because I can play it portably, but like having a physical version on top of the indie game as well, that's just like icing on the cake. You know, that is so awesome that they're doing this for both of these games. So I definitely suggest supporting Aqua Moto Racing Utopia. I think that game is pretty good from what I've heard around, but I don't know about the other game as far as the snow one, so we'll see how that one turns out. But we don't have any official release dates. I know both of these games are supposed to be coming in 2017, and there might be an official release date, but I'm not locked down on them, so we just have to wait for that. But overall, I think these games are going to be pretty good. I think Zordics, they know how to make some titles. They've been around for a while, so let me know what you guys think about this. Are you guys more inclined to pick up the game now that Aqua Moto Racing Utopia has a retail physical version? Let me know about that in the comment section below. Alright, and moving on to the next article here. Amazon is the latest retailer to list Batman the Enemy Within for the Nintendo Switch. So this has been an ongoing thing for a few weeks now. Telltale, they have games that they make where they're kind of like story interactive games with cutscenes and all that stuff. You guys know Telltale games, right? So yeah, they've been talking about potentially bringing stuff over to the Nintendo Switch, but really all we've got is like the Minecraft game, right? The Minecraft Telltale series, Minecraft story. But this Batman game has been listed like on different retailers before, and it's been going on for quite some time, but with no official confirmation yet. But now, once again, Amazon is the latest retailer to list it, and I think it's gone up in a couple other places as well. Now, the listing, as far as the date, they say it's going to be coming on October 31st. So it seems like it's a done deal, but remember, there is no official listing or official confirmation from Telltale at this point. So maybe that they're waiting for something. Could it be a fabled Nintendo Direct for third-party games that they're waiting for? Because otherwise, I don't see why all these listings will be going up. There's so much evidence of this happening. They haven't denied it. They've pretty much hired a Nintendo compliance officer. There's just so much evidence. There's just so much everything that this is going to happen. At this point, I don't think there's anyone who thinks that this isn't going to happen. But for some reason, they haven't officially said anything about it. So that's what I'm saying. I think there's going to be some type of presentation or some type of thing going down for like a Nintendo Direct or like a Indies Direct or like something where like Nintendo and third-party developers or Nintendo, they have a Nintendo Direct. Maybe it's not even for third-party developers, but just a general Nintendo Direct where they go over things where some of these games have been listed but not officially confirmed finally get revealed. I mean, we've seen Nintendo do this before, so we're just gonna have to wait and see on that one. But what do you guys think about this? Are you interested in Batman the Enemy Within for the Nintendo Switch? It's the Telltale series game that's came to the PC. I think it's already on all the other systems. So let me know about that in the comment section below as far as what you guys think about potentially there being Nintendo Direct, talking about titles not officially announced at this point for the Nintendo Switch. Alright, and moving on to the last article here. Sakamoto, the man behind Metroid Samus Returns, says that he would love to make another 2D Metroid as long as the fan support is there. So this is coming from a Game Informer interview with series producer Yoshiro Sakamoto. Quote, "Through the development of Metroid Samus Returns, I was able to really grasp the possibility and fun of a 2D Metroid. Like when I finished the first game, if there is another opportunity to make another Metroid, that is something I would love to do. Of course, that really depends on how much people really want to buy a 2D Metroid. So it's pretty obvious what he's talking about here. He doesn't really mince his words. This game needs to sell. So it's time to put up or shut up for all the Metroid fans out there, myself included. We've all talked about how we wanted a Metroid game. This is an amazing Metroid game. The tweaks that they've made to this game are absolutely amazing as far as like the beam sensor that Samus has. It's like a red thing. Nintendo showed it off. It's like a red dot sight or whatever the case is, and as soon as you line up on an enemy, it'll kind of glow, then you can blast them with it. You have a counter, you have a bash. There's all sorts of stuff that they've added into this game, and it really looks awesome. So it's really time for us to make sure that we support this game. It's coming to Nintendo 3DS next month. September 15th, I think, is the date around the time that it's going to be launching. I actually just got my hands as far as the pre-order for the Metroid Samus Returns amiibo, so I'll be getting that double pack, so that fusion suit will be mine. Really looking forward to this game. I think it's going to be really good, and the biggest thing that I want to see from the Metroid fans, I don't want to see it barely scrape by 1 million units. I don't want to see it, oh, it's just like 500,000 or something lame-o. Like, this needs to be 3-4 million unit seller. Like, there's enough Nintendo 3DSs out there. There's enough people who know what Metroid is. But let's just be honest here, guys. That game is old at this point, and so many of you guys have not played Metroid 2. And I know that there's other ways to play the game. Nintendo hasn't officially released it or re-released it, but still, that doesn't mean that we shouldn't go out there and support this game. So while 1 million units might be great for Metroid, let's make it like 3 to 4 million units. If there's any way possible, I think there's enough Metroid fans for that to happen. Metroid games in the past have sold that much before, and this is probably one of the biggest install bases that we're going to see a Metroid game on. So there's no reason that this game shouldn't sell 3 million copies plus, in my opinion, or at least like 2.5 to 3 million, just because of the quality of the game. I've seen it. There's so much stuff added in. It's not really just a re-release. It's a complete remake with added stuff in, added content, and a lot of really awesome stuff. So I think the future of the Metroid franchise, I don't think it really lies within this game's sales. I think that's far more dependent on Metroid Prime 4, because that's going to be the big budget game. That's going to be the game on Nintendo's newest system that's really important. To me, I think by the time that that game releases, which I think is going to launch at the end of 2018, heck, maybe even 2019 early, who knows, I think that game needs to sell like 4 or 5 million units plus. But for this one here, I think 2 to 3 million, that should be good. And I think that we're going to get another 2D Metroid on the Nintendo Switch. So if you want to see that support, make sure you buy this game. Make sure you let people know about it so people do know that there is a brand new Metroid game coming out. I don't care if you're reporting on your own channel. I don't care how many subscribers you have. Let people know about this game. Let people know about the quality so we don't fall into another slump of like 6 years or whatever the case is without another Metroid game and have people crying and complaining for another one but not buying the games that come out. In terms of my own plans for Metroid Samus Returns, I'm all set and ready. I'm putting my money where my mouth is when it comes to the Metroid franchise, and I think that we're going to see more of these because I think this game is going to sell well. It looks great. People know about it, but we definitely still need to make sure that we spread the awareness. I was talking to somebody the other day that was like, hey, there's a new Metroid game coming out? You know, I was like, yeah, there's a new Metroid game coming out. Like, you better buy it on the 3DS. Like, oh, okay, yeah, I'll check it out. I'm like, no, you go buy it. Go reserve it right now. You can get the special edition on Best Buy. So, yeah, man, this is important. I think that people are going to respond, though. Let people know about it. Share the video if you can, as far as this video, and let people know, like, hey, we really need to make sure that this game does well so we get another one. Maybe Nintendo completely remakes Super Metroid, or maybe they completely remake the original Metroid with even more content. Maybe they make a double pack with 2 remakes put into one. Heck, maybe they make a brand new Metroid title that follows in the same path of like Metroid Fusion. Maybe there's even a sequel to that or something crazy. So anything is possible at this point, but I definitely think, like you said here, Sakamoto, we need to see the support, we need to see the sales in order for us to get more of it. And I love 2D Metroid. I love Metroid Prime, but I love me some 2D Metroid. Super Metroid is my favorite Metroid title of all time, so I'm really looking forward to this one. And I have never played this game before. I think maybe I played it for a bit on the Game Boy back in the day. I think somebody brought it to school, but I don't remember, and I think I died instantly. So I'm looking forward to this one right here. So let me know, are you guys hyped up for Metroid Samus Returns on the Nintendo 3DS? Let me know in the comment section below. Alright guys, that wraps it up for this video here. Go ahead and check out the links in the description below. We've got Facebook, we've got Twitter. Go ahead and give us a like and a follow on our social media. Really helps us spread the content of PlayerEssence across the interwebs in addition to YouTube. Also make sure you check out our Patreon page. Pledge any tier and be entered to win some awesome prizes. We've got Discord voice chat and $10 prize eShop tournaments for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Splatoon 2, and more. So support PE Live and PE Arena right here on PlayerEssence. Also hit that like button if you did like this video. Lets me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future. And subscribe to PlayerEssence for the latest news, reviews, discussions, and more. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you ninja for the next video. Peace.